Now basics of optometry is at your fingertips.
Hello students.
Like
Today
and
I'll talk
subscribe
about
the channel
diplopia
to know
charting.
more.
So before knowing diplopia charting, you should know what is diplopia is about. Diplopia means double vision. Okay. So normally when we see with our both eyes, two images are formed with the two eyes, right? So two images of the same object are formed by our two eyes, right? So these two images fuse together, okay, to form a single three-dimensional image. So for doing a diplopia charting, what are the prerequisites? We need a retinoscope and we need a anaglyph glass. Okay, that means red green goggles. Retinoscope, you put this leaf to this up part, that means the concave part. Okay, so we need a very narrow and sharp image to do the diplopia. Now I'll show you something how the images are getting separated. See, this is a yellow light. Okay, so when it falls to the red glass, red color light is seen, and when it falls through the blue glass, blue color light is seen. You can see the red light, blue light. Same thing when the retinoscope light is falling as a vertical slit, so it will be separated in this two colors. So okay, so the patient sits in front of a white screen. Okay, your room light is dimmed, your room light is off. Okay, then you make the patient wear this anaglyph glass. So while the patient wears this anaglyph glass, you can see that there is a red color. You can see the left eye is red, the right eye is blue or green, you can keep it. Okay, so what happens when you put the retinoscope light on, it gets separated into two colors. Okay, one is a red color, one is a green color. Okay, so that streak, retinoscope streak, make it very narrow and very bright and put it on the wall. Okay, and ask the patient how many lights he can see. So normal, with normal naked eye, I am going to see only one light, right? Fine. Now if I'm wearing the anaglyph, so what is happening? With this eye I'm going to see red color light, with this eye I'm going to see blue color or green color light. Patient has to keep his or her head straight. In a chair he or she is sitting. In front of the patient there is a white color wall. Your room is darkened. Make the patient wear the anaglyphs. Stand behind the patient, hold his or her head tightly, and instruct the patient that you are going to show the retinoscope light, you are going to show the light on the white screen, and the patient has to report wherever he see two lights. The patient has to report how much the lights are separated if he sees two lights, and to what extent, how they are separated horizontally or vertically, okay, or obliquely. Okay, so you have to instruct the patients, and also tell distal image belongs to which eye. Means, so your this eye will show a red image, this eye will show a blue color image, right? So distal image belongs to which eye, means one image will be front, one image will be back. Okay, so which eye is having an image which is which one is back. So suppose this image is black, blue color image is backwards, that means distal image belongs to my right eye. This eye is having the blue glass, so right eye, the distal image belongs. So distal image belongs to which eye gives us a indication to which eye is paretic. In the 9 cardinal points of gaze we are going to check. Okay, and we have to find out whether there is any diplopia in any of the gaze positions, right? If there is a diplopia, it is whether it is a horizontal diplopia or a vertical diplopia, horizontal diplopia, vertical diplopia, or an oblique diplopia, or both, horizontal and vertical both. Okay, and also we are going to find out in which gaze position the separation is maximum. Put the light first in the central position, that is your straight gaze you are going to see, primary position of gaze. Then just move it like this, so the light will be on the right side, then left side, right up, right down, left up, left down. So these are the gaze positions. Okay, this is your right side, this is your left side. Okay, this is your central gaze, This is your right gaze, left gaze, right up, right down, left up, left down, up and down. Okay, so you are going to draw the how the images are separated. So I'm not using the red and green pencil, so you should use a red and green pencil while doing the diplopia charting. So suppose there is a red in front of right eye. So if the red is in front of right eye, that means if the image, right eye image is this side, that is the right side, that means an uncrossed diplopia. And if the right eye images are the left side, that is an crossed diplopia, right? So you have to first find out. Suppose the patient is having an uncrossed diplopia over here. So red here, suppose this is a red one, red color light, this is a green light. Okay, in the left gaze there is more separation. Okay, left gaze is always more separation. Right gaze there is fusion. So that you are going to do it in the diplopia charting. Distal image belongs to which eye? Suppose distal image means the which image is backwards. Suppose the left eye image, any eye it will be. Okay, suppose it is left eye. Crossed or uncrossed diplopia. Suppose it is an uncrossed diplopia. Okay. Maximum separation in which gaze position? Maximum you can find out those things, your job is done. Okay, suppose the maximum separation is in the left up gaze, so that you can find out. Okay, so first while drawing the diplopia chart, you should draw like this, make the right side left side properly, note down which color lens is which color glass is in front of which eye, and then determine crossed or uncrossed diplopia. Find out where the which eye the distal image belongs to which eye, and maximum separation in which case. So these are the things, prime things you should know while doing a diplopia charting.